Oh, y'all see that hating ass shit? They stopped the live. Come on. Come in. Look, we're going to be like church. Come in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in the room. They tried it. Hold on, let me get my people back up. Anai, if you on here, I requested you. I'm about to request you again. Trust me, nephew ain't gonna forget his thought. He'll come right back to it. And Anai, I requested you to come up. So when you see it, hit the request for me, accept it for me. Let me get him back up here. Is he back up? Okay. Are you in here? I just invited you up too. Yeah, they like, they don't want you. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, I was like, they must have got angry.
Them motherfuckers got angry. So we was talking about swallowed.
Got
We
swallowed
not
up.
playing.
Have you ever been swallowed
You ever
up?
been swallowed up? You motherfuckers. That's how Earth gonna swallow them up in they bunker.
Yeah.
Swallowed. Hey, you're not. Okay, finish what you was about to say, nephew.
Yes. Okay. So, like I was saying, two things. Where is the statement on that webpage where it says that anything that they say under there is under oath? Oh, it's non-existent. All right. And then where is the statement that says it gives any indication that what they're saying on that website is true? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. So again, I'm the president of the United States, right? You feel me? So that's just me. Now, whether or not that's the actual case and whether or not that's verifiable and provable in law, I think that's a different study. But if I feel like saying I'm the president of the United States, I most certainly can. Does that make sense? So y'all got to stop listening to whatever these people tell you, because I have been told some crazy stuff and they be telling y'all some crazy stuff and you just listen to it. Oh, it said on the CFP website that I can't opt out, even though 15 United States Code 6802 says I can opt out, even though 12 CFR 1001.17 says that I
Blue.
can opt out. But I guess
Hold on,
because they
nephew.
said it. Mhm.
Slow it down for the people in the back. Tell them codes again. Somebody better type it in the chat. Go.
15 United States Code 6802. 12 United States Code
Blue.
1001.17. That's the CFR and the USC for opt out. So I don't know. And considering that we've had so many people with receipts opting out of things, I find that when what we know to be the truth and what they say seem to be in contradiction, that tends to happen when it comes to them losing money.
That
Um,
part right there. And then for people that's having issues with getting rentals, y'all see the girl. What did she do? She opted out of all of the rental reporting companies. She opted out of them. Boom. Here she got an approval because they can't see it at that point, right? So just opt out. You have the right to opt out of these things for a particular reason. But I invited Anaya. Now let me tell y'all something. Stay out his DM because he's not going to tell you shit. He's going to redirect you back to the page,
I ain't
right?
telling you nothing.
Y'all heard him? Say it again for the people in the
I
back.
ain't telling you shit.
But so, how good does it feel to have an unlimited Amex? You're over. You're real over this month. Like
Oh.
I love that for you. Like how far? If you don't mind, if you want to tell, you don't have to tell. But if you want to, you can. Yeah, you've charged what this month?
So yeah, I actually processed a transaction yesterday, so the balance is way over an M.
You hear that? He said an M.
A
M,
light M.
after L and before N, the M. I know that's right. Millie Millie.
It's a great feeling.
And how easy was it for you to achieve this? Wasn't you denied in the beginning? Can you please tell the people, let them hear from you so they won't think that we capping. When you applied for MX, were you denied?
Yep. So October of 2023, I was, applying, trying to get cards. I applied, got denied, instantly. Um, and I didn't like that. So the application, when you apply, they give you a reference number. I wrote them a nice little letter because I knew, what an application is. And I sent it to a couple departments, and I got a call from an attorney, actually. It's kind of funny. And she was like, trying to ask me questions. She said, "Oh, you're going to tender a security? What is that?" So I was kind of like, "Oh, yeah." I explained it to her. And yeah, I got a contact at Amex, and they approved it, and I got the card a week later.
Okay. And it's his first month. He wanted to test it out, and you guys seen it. The second month, he spent 300,000. You guys seen it. And then after that, he spent over a mil. He's at over a milli. So them telling you that you can't have a unlimited credit card is a lie. And so did you use any CFRs and you use USC codes or anything to get them to reverse this?
I used two things. I used a little something that was filed on April Fool's 2018, which is their indenture trust agreement. And I believe I used a piece from the prospectus, although, yeah, I used those two things, and that's it.
Y'all hear that? You don't hear nothing about no United States code, okay? You don't hear nothing about no CFR. He used their words against them. Y'all know that is the path to freedom way.
I
Make these
didn't
people
even
eat
know.
their words.
I didn't even know there was a CF. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know that existed.
Y'all hear that? Because he paid attention to the live and the classes where I said, go find their forms, their SEC filings, and make them eat the words. And now he is unlimited. And he has done it for him, his
And you
mom,
know what?
his dad, and whoever else he's done it for, right? Because he learned it and then he reached back to his family, which what we are all supposed to do, right? So now y'all heard it from the horse's mouth himself
But
that we don't
hey,
cap.
Auntie, let him know how long he's been studying under us, because he's newer than a lot of them.
Oh shit, how long have you been studying up under
Because
us? Not long.
it's not long at all.
June 2023.
June. So from June to December, he didn't waste no time.
I will
And
go
now has over $1 million is about to be discharged on American Express. What is your excuse? That's all I want to know. What is your excuse? 6 months. 6 months.
The
What
lady,
is your excuse?
the lady who got the BMW, she started studying with me last year. You see it from her post. She went for 2 weeks and kept replaying the live that I gave for free on how to process a PO. I gave it for free. She took 2 weeks and she studied. Her Christmas gift to herself was a brand new BMW straight off the lot. Y'all seen the video. We do not be capping. Guy who got the Tesla has not been with us long either. So it's how bad do you want it? Because the answers are there. We don't gatekeep. If you've been on this live for the last 2 hours with me, I've gave y'all more information in a little bit. We don't gatekeep, but you have to have an ear to hear. If you are expecting us to say, okay, class, number one, do this, you're not going to get that from us. That's no, hell no. You're not going to. You got to work for it a little bit, right? And all you got to do is read. Take one thing at a time, y'all. One thing at a time. And then I'm gonna tell you, I have the utmost respect for a nine. And see, I tell you, y'all consider millennials, right? Because we Gen X. Okay, so I love them because he's a millennium too. My millenniums is killing it. I love them because
Yep.
they bright. I love them. Give me a room full of them any freaking day. Like I'm no disrespect, Gen X and baby boomers, but y'all are the most hardest people to deal with because y'all think y'all know every fucking thing and y'all fucking don't, right? They say I guess I was supposed to be because I'm 40 plus, not like the early 40 part. Guess I'm a Gen X, but I feel like I'm a motherfucking millennium by my brain because they are the only ones that really get it. Right. And it's like, you got to take one thing at a time. But I have so much respect for Anai. And I physically called him. Didn't I call you on Instagram? Call. He was shocked
Oh
as fuck because I just
yeah,
out the blue called him. Right?
I
Like,
didn't
cause I
expect
do that
that.
to a couple people. I'll just out the blue call your ass. And you be like, oh my gosh, she's really calling me. Was it a butt dial? No. No, if I sit on it, my butt might break the phone. So no, it was not a butt dial. Okay.
Yeah, and we had
I have
a great conversation.
we did, didn't we?
It was a
I
very
know, right?
eye-opening conversation.
Blue. I have so much respect for him because he got that unlimited car. He didn't
As
go
do
buy a
I.
car. He didn't go splurge on no jewelry. You know what he did? He bought gold and silver
Assets.
assets.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the ingenuity that I love, right? Because a lot of y'all would not think that the first thing I'm gonna do when I get an unlimited card is to reinvest in
Yep.
assets. Like, this is the ingenuity, right? This is how you build a future for yourself. This is how you set up your family and your kids, right? Doing things like that. Like, no, he
Yep.
didn't go buy a Hellcat. He did not go buy a mansion. No, he bought
I
gold and
still don't even
silver.
have a
So that when
car.
they mess up his system and they change things up, he's sitting on a pile of wealth.
And
Do
then
y'all not understand?
let's talk about the car. You heard him just say, because he's a college student, that he doesn't even have a car, right? So when he told me what he was going to do, he wants a Porsche. I asked him, why don't you charge it? You know what he told me? No, because I want to know this process. He could easily go charge fucking 2, 3 Porsches right now, and it will go through. He said, no, auntie. Like, he got the right to call me auntie. He has made it to the aunt, like real auntie. Like, that's a nephew on the phone. This nephew number 2. Okay, we got Caleb number 1, a 9 number 2. He
I
said,
love it.
no, I want to know the process. So he then went and got a PO. He has developed a relationship with the bank. So now when he go, medallion signature ain't no problem. And now he's going to get his Porsche. Instead of doing it the lazy way, like I could just swipe for it. No, he said, I need to learn this too.
I got a funny
Where some of y'all just would have
story
stopped.
with that. Yeah. So my guy, right? I gotta, I walked in because my original banker, she left the bank, so I lost my medallion plug, so I had to go get another one. So I went to 5 banks, and on the 5th one, the dude said yes, and I was able to convince him, and I got his card, and so now I just go through him. I did like 2 POs I've sent out, so it's just you got to keep going, right? You get no, and you just give up, then that's it. You can't do that.
Yeah, I've been
Blue,
told no more times than I can count, and you can't stop.
he can't
You
stop.
heard him. 5 banks. Like, y'all go to one bank, they told me no. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. That's not the immediate course of action when you get told no.
Yep.
When you get told no, what you have to do is figure out, okay, what I do wrong. What am
Yep.
I missing?
And
What aren't they
you
understanding?
know,
Or what do I need to say? Um, what do I need to say to have them to do this? See, me personally, when I got my first medallion stamp years ago, right? Because people didn't know about that. See, I brought everything to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been the let me toot my horn. No, toot, bitch. Toot a motherfucking toot. Years ago, I told people to start getting the medallion signature. I say that is what you need. But you knew what I did? I went on the medallion signature guarantee website and I read it where they have to, that they're only certifying the signature. It doesn't matter what the security is, etc. So when they came at me with the, oh no, we can't do it, I threw their words back in their face, right? But it wasn't as popular as y'all are now because we've made it popular where they're giving you issues, but no, me, not right now. Let me see your boss, because according to the contract that you signed to be in the state as a signature, a medallion signature guarantor, you are obligated to verify my signature. Whatever is on your security ain't your business, because the only thing that signature guarantee is doing is guarantee that you are the person that you say that you are. Point blank, period. That's it. It don't matter if on the front of that paper say boo boo the fool. No, it's higher than a notary because now you're dealing with securities.
and if
Period.
you go online, right? Like, this is the thing. You can Google, there's a website where you type medallion signature lookup, you put your city, and it'll give you every bank and every credit union. I just made a list. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit 10 today. I just need one yes. And I got lucky on the fifth one. And now I know the guy. And it's funny, right? Because I was speaking to him and he was like, yeah, I asked him about something about trust, and then he was like, oh yeah, we can do all of that. And it's kind of funny, right? How it worked out. It was just very interesting. But the resources are out there. You just have to, chase them. It's not going to just come to you.
Bloop. And the thing is, like y'all heard him just say, he just did recently 2 POs for cars. Like he just did them. They may not even been delivered yet, right?
Nope.
And
The
if
registered mail is slow as hell.
well, so let me tell y'all about registered mail and why it is slow. Registered mail is slow because that is the Treasury. Y'all remember there's a difference in the post office, the United States Postal Service, and the United States Post Office, right? So y'all know how I tell y'all can invoke the Postmaster General for your securities, etc. So when you send something out registered mail, number one, it sits on a truck by itself in a locked box. They're only allowed to have so many on the truck. It's in a locked box. Why? Because it's a security. It has to go through the federal building. It goes through a whole lot of different hands before it make it to the hand that it needs to go to, right? Which is why you can track it. You can see everybody who touched it because it is a security. It's a security. So it takes a minimum of 10 days. So you have to add that in to how long it takes. And we're talking about business days because it has to sit for so long in each entity because it's actually going through the federal post office now, not just old rural shit, not this shit that's coming to the house, right? So that's why it takes so long. But I guarantee you, the day that he knows that it get there, he know how many days does it normally take for them to perform? 3. He know about
Yep.
that third or fourth day if that dealership ain't calling, because what's gonna happen is the dealership call you back. They never tell you they transfer nothing. All you're gonna do is whoever your salesman was is gonna call you and say, hey, we received your funds for your vehicle, come pick it up. Guess what? They don't even know how you did it because the little man is never
They
supposed to know.
don't see the private side.
They don't
They
see
just
the
see a wire
private side.
transfer for 200,000 and say, "Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
you got your money."
Come pick up your car. The same way they did girl with the BMW. She was sitting there cold chilling, studying. Can you imagine sitting there studying and BMW call you? Not to say, well, we're still holding your car for you. No, to say, we got your transfer, come pick up. How fast are you about to be the road runner? You about to be gone so you go pick up your car. And that's how it works. But I guarantee you that if they give Anai any pushback, he already got his comeback. Period. With no ifs, ands, or buts. Y'all out here doing stuff. Oh, they ain't accept my PO. What I supposed to do? No, you were supposed to know what the fuck to do before you sent it. You were supposed to know what to do before you even went and got the PO.
You got the
So y'all
instruction
letting POs
letter.
expire. Your instruction letter. You gotta
And,
already know.
yes, never once did I get a question for him. Well, what does the instruction letter look like? What
Yeah.
does the letter look like for me to reverse my credit denial? Oh no, I think I have an understanding. He made one.
And that was it. He literally came, he was like, you know what? Let me make it my, and when I read it, I'm like, because the way he wrote it, it was all nice and sweet, but at the end, he did some Virgo shit. He did some shit I would do. I would be all nice but at the end, like, but if you decide, and in all capital letters, he skipped like 3 lines, like blue, blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to make sure you see this. And he did it right above the notary signature, like, no. If you decide that you don't want to play ball and perform, no worries. I will contact the security exchange.
They'll dig their own grave.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention because see, the CFPB website is a helpful one. See how many times these same companies y'all dealing with, the CFPB has already found. They're going to pull the report. Everything you're saying, they put in their report, use their words. The same way that they CFB put in the report. But I don't know if y'all have paid attention. Chase Bank has just been fined by the Security Exchange. But guess what's for? They were fined by the security exchange for doing settlements with people like us who find their fraud, and they be like, okay, we'll pay you $4 million if you sign an NDA. Guess what? Them making us sign an NDA is illegal, and they just got fined. Go pull it. It's on the Security Exchange website. And in the same article, it says we encourage the consumers to report all securities fraud. They telling you to come to them and tell them what's going on. And ultimately, they wanted the companies want you to sign an NDA, because if no NDA is signed, you can come and screaming from the mountaintop what you did. Then they're going to have a string of lawsuits. But they just got fined billions of dollars. Billions of
And they're going
dollars.
to keep
And
doing
they're
it.
going to keep doing it. You know why? Because one signature, they made $351
They
billion.
made it back.
It's the
They
cost of
Make
doing
back
business.
that money. They don't care. These little government fines, they do not care because they make so much money off of us. They make that money off of one person. They said, oh, okay, you took the revenue we made off of one person, and we still got 150 other million people who we service. Like, okay, you made us pay a fine. Oh, they charged them $500 billion. They made that off your mortgage. It
And
probably
then
wasn't even the full thing. Like,
it wasn't. And then y'all like, well, why, if the Security Exchange know they're doing this, why they're not doing nothing about it? Because you're not telling them. They said, tell us. They even said that even if you got a settlement, please come tell us that they are committing securities fraud. They said that the NDA is not effective. Like, it's not in place all of the way. Even if you signed an NDA, they said that it's not in void because that was corrosion. They said, please tell us. But y'all can't tell them because y'all talking about they took my promissory note. That ain't what the fuck is called.
so, and then, like, so, like, let me put it like this, right? So, you get a settlement from a company. That's an admission of guilt, is it not? So you take that settlement to the SEC, and then what they're going to say? Because they already paid you out. Hey, SEC, I got this company to admit that they were defrauding their customers.
Yeah.
So here's my settlement. Here's my proof. And now you get 1% of the company. But I'm just chatting.
And you're talking about change, right? Imagine if 100 people did that with one bank. You know, I don't think they'd be able to keep doing it beyond some point, right?
That part.
We would topple the economy.
It's not easy.
Because ultimately, let me tell you about class action lawsuits, right? Class action lawsuits is nothing but them reporting to the Security Exchange. But one person will go to an attorney that will start a whole class action, but they're considered as a whistleblower. So they get 10% of the company, but you got a 25-cent check. When you can do it yourself instead of doing a class action lawsuit. Right?
Do them on the copy paste the class action lawsuit, and you just got a free bag. Like,
yeah, because that's a mission. That's a mission of guilt. Experian right now has admitted that they data breach, right? And they have come up with a price. See, I sit back and wait until the case is over, and they say they gonna pay. Because I'm sliding on in by myself and say, hold on. And I will take everything out of, I will go to the actual docket of them being sued and accepting it. And I will take all of the shit that they got accused of out of their document and slap it on a piece of paper with a pre-lawsuit letter, like, how much you gonna pay me? Or we gonna go all the way. You're going to lose in court. Same way with y'all credit report, y'all. If they remove something off of your credit report, that is an admission of guilt that it was on there illegally. Why? That's a bag. It's $1,000, y'all. Don't just accept. It's nice y'all getting y'all credit up. That's beautiful. But I would be going back to every last one of them companies like, hey, run the
bag.
And you know what's crazy? What Auntie just described, you know, where you take a lawsuit that's already happened. I think she said that, like, when? Discharge 2.0? So it's, you know, nothing new under the sun. It's the same formula.
Nothing.
And again, how many of y'all didn't even know that was in Discharge 2.0? Listening different. There is no reason he should be able to get to the level he is, and y'all still asking about classes. Y'all, because he hasn't even been in all the classes. We did a whole series. He was not in that series, if I'm not mistaken.
You wasn't
yeah, I bought like 7. You know, when the Gumroad was still up before they took it down, I bought all those classes with my debit card, so I ain't have no money after that. And I don't think I bought anything else.
Boom.
Boom. So
And then it's
everything y'all
crazy.
got, he got.
It's crazy because every class that he's talking about on Gumroad
Is
that
on
he bought,
YouTube.
I gave y'all for
It's
free
free.
on YouTube.
It ain't even fair.
You see that? He like, but you know what? It is fair because look at you winning.
Yep.
You
Exactly.
winning.
But y'all still asking about a remedy challenge. Like, no, Discharge 2.0 is free on YouTube. Like, I don't understand. I would have been watching that
The
video for
amount
3
of
weeks straight. Like, y'all
times.
got me messed up. Like,
Oh
I don't
my God.
understand. Everything is free on YouTube right now.
I dropped
And y'all still asking for
everything
the
for
same
y'all.
stuff.
I dropped the only thing I didn't drop on YouTube was the 3-day challenge. I didn't do the 3-day challenge, and I didn't drop the court class, and I think I didn't do the TDA class
Oh,
because y'all not even ready for that yet. Y'all gonna go fucking the
no.
TDA site up. That's why I haven't
People
dropped it. And if I was
need a TDA to discharge. You don't even know what the purpose of that account is for.
that part,
Exactly. Exactly. That
Crazy.
it irritates me so much because people just hear TDA 2 times the funds and it's like they lose all common sense. Everybody like TDA, TDA. Like I understand y'all want money and you want it now, but it's like if you understand the securities game, you're not gonna have to worry about it.
because
But y'all just hear 2 times the money, and it's like
that's it. But you gotta make plenty of money to make money, and it's not about because we can't beat them, but we can join them. So you getting your TDA is to join them because just like there's the only difference between you and Mercedes Benz, the owner, is that they figured out about securities before you did.
that's it.
There's no difference in you and them. That's why that movie that I told all y'all to go see that I posted earlier today, that movie is telling you, he said, what did that dude say? He said, well, shit, I want to go find this Jesus dude because whatever the fuck he doing, he winning. And I need to mimic it. They telling you, mimic it. Mimic that shit.
You are the agent for a
That's
corporation. All these
it.
corporations are corporations. You're a corporation. It's all the same.
Learn how to operate in commerce. That's it. Y'all know how to operate in commerce. Your little children swimming around in a pond and you don't know what's going on.
And you ought to be smart, right? Like, you know, you get the opportunity to access a certain amount of funds. Use it for something that'll benefit you. You can buy like 20 Gucci pants or whatever. It ain't gonna get you anything.
Nothing.
No.
You can look
You're going to be
good,
looking fly for the gram.
but you broke.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be fly for the gram, and that's it. He was smart as hell. He see what's happening with the economy: gold, silver,
Exactly.
generators. And if he decide next month after he set himself up and he comfortable, absolutely. Because I'm telling you, do you understand me? Are you here? Now I'm pulling auntie card. Okay, and
Yep.
you have worked your ass off. You have helped your family. I am so proud of you. But next month, baby. Okay, don't go to Lenox Mall though, okay? Because we already know they ain't gonna get you. You know, if you want to fly up here, I got personal shoppers in every store. Baby, you should go drop it till you motherfucking drop. And let me tell you why. Because you earned it and you deserved it. So it's okay now. Mama good, daddy good. You got some shit. I will take a day and just do. Everybody has a dream to be able to just go into a mall and buy whatever the fuck they want, regardless of what it costs. Like, I'm not even asking you a price. I know I like the way that feel because I do it once a month. But
Yep.
Yep.
baby, go. Yes, I self care, baby. Okay, be like a handbag.
I don't lick
So
your bills. I don't ask for price. I say, go ahead
let me
and
get that.
grab that too. Let me get that. And they just looking at me like, is your car gonna go through? And I look at them back
And I
like,
like
would
to
I
test
be telling you to get
for
it
them
if it wasn't?
sometimes. Like I
Like,
pull up looking
That
homeless.
part.
and I be
And now,
pulling up homeless,
I look
no
like I'm off the
haircut.
street. They're like, what
yeah,
are you
women.
talking
Look, I be in that motherfucker. I be in there with motherfucking hoodies and sweats on and fucking Yeezy slides and shit. I might even have a hat on.
Then I
I got
clean
them.
them out.
I got them Cardis on though. You best motherfucker believe Cardi way only way. That's the only way. But they be looking at me. They used to look at me like as I be like, let me get this. My kids go on a $10,000 shopping spree every month. That's why it was hard to buy them shit for Christmas. Every month, I take my kids and they get to spend $10,000 a piece on whatever the fuck it is that they want. If they don't want nothing in particular, I give them the fucking money. Why? Because why not? You understand what I'm saying? Why the fuck not? Don't y'all want to feel
It's
that? Like
your
now,
money.
yeah, it's your money. And see now, in all of these stores in almost every state, I have personal shoppers. When new shit come in, I get Louis shit before I even hit the store. Gucci shit, because now they're my personal shoppers. They hand deliver shit to my house for me because it took me one too many times to come in there like, let me get this. My profile long as hell. But why not? Because it's motherfucking free. And
Auntie
then
don't
turn
even
around and
pull
do it
up.
again. I don't
I
even
feel
pull
like
up.
JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. It's your money. Use it when you need it. Like, it's that simple.
And this is why I be on y'all, because guess what? All 1,213 people on this live should know what that feel like. Not to say, oh my God, I got a bill. Or to be able to take your kids and say, just come the fuck on. Or wait a minute, I ain't got work. Y'all want to go to Puerto Rico? Because y'all know. I'm just waiting for the weather to get, because it was too much air in the sky. But y'all already know every 45 to 60 days where I'm at, I'm on a plane. I ran up 52,000 miles last year. What the fuck? 52. I'm gone. Boop. Why not? I fucking deserve it. I'm saving the world.
Nah, Auntie, you
You
need
know
a
what I'm
jet.
saying?
Period.
You need
Oh
that
no.
Gulfstream.
Oh yeah. That's next. I
Yeah,
need one there.
60 CMs. That's light.
Yeah, yeah. That's next. But it's a beautiful thing. Y'all get it together, and we want to see everybody feel like that. Everybody. Oh, you know what? She on here. I'm gonna ask her. Look, Jennings. I'm talking to you. Only if she want to come up, because y'all don't be thinking that brokerage accounts get funded. Well, I have someone in here that absolutely, and if she wants to come up, she don't have to tell y'all no amounts, but and she can tell you. I just invited you, darling. She can also tell you that when she first tried it, she failed. They said but she realized it was her terminology, and she went back. So all I'm telling you that you can't sell a security and we can't buy security, they motherfucking lying to you because you didn't know what to say and how to say it and what to say it. And you didn't say it to the right people.
You need a Series 24.
They'll sell them again. You need a Series 24.
And she said that, like, what, 7 times across the last couple lives, which are
Yeah,
already on her page, which I'd recommend you download before they get taken down. Because
because
it's
they definitely do it. And they definitely do it. Or say she's unable to join. But I'm telling y'all that she did not, the very first time she went and she came and she DM'd me and she told me, and you know what I told her? I said, you got this. Go back and read a little bit more. The next time she was calling us, and she was up, way up. And I know she way up now because it goes up every fucking single day without her touching it. And without a TDA account, a regular brokerage
Mm-hmm.
account. See, y'all be focused on the wrong
The
shit.
wrong
When I'm telling y'all, we giving
stuff.
y'all all the answers. And can't nobody else find me. And look, now I'm about to be like, nephew, find me anybody else that can post the receipts that we post with accurate shit. People coming on and they telling y'all that we don't make receipts. Like we don't have to do copy and paste around this bitch. And that is real. And we do this to give y'all motivation. It ain't to brag. It's to show y'all, look, it can be done. One of our family members is doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
trickle down to everybody else if you put in the work. And guess what? They got the same material you got. Some of them
Because it's
even had
one
to
thing
pay
to hear
for
it
it.
from us, but it's a different thing to hear it from another member of the past family who's studying just like y'all.
be inspired, you know?
Because I know y'all
I was inspired.
like to think sometimes that, we're not real people, but we real people and we live our lives too. We do. We just help y'all in our free time because that's our calling. It's our purpose. That's what we love to do. And we love to see people winning. So let's win together. And that's all 2024. Because we're so beyond games, we're so beyond doubters, we're so beyond anybody who don't understand because we winning way too much. Way too much.
All the answers is on the page and in the comments. They're in there. And then I see a lot of people be like, well, somebody need to answer me. No, they don't. and they really nobody's really
Stop
ever
trying to follow
obligated
me.
to answer you. You know what I'm saying? He said stop trying to follow him. He's
I
not going
got
to follow
5
you back.
followers. You can pull up my
Like
account. It's
no,
private. And
right?
there's like
It's private for a reason, and
three,
do not go
four
in his
people.
DM. And I said that shit when we started. Y'all see the ability of finding, not following directions. Now I would be a straight asshole if I tell him screenshot me these people, and then for you it'll be poof, be gone. Where did Path to Freedom and Ignorance be gone? Because see what y'all don't understand who I block on my
300
page.
people. Like I look at it like I got to figure out a way to turn it off
That's
because people be
ridiculous.
asking me
And
like
we told
your
y'all not to go
DMs, they're
bother
like
this man.
crazy.
See,
I'm like,
y'all,
and here's the thing, the questions are so bad.
that is the
Like
other part. They can't even follow basic directions. So I don't think they're going to be able to ask a competent
somebody
question.
asked me,
We specifically say
what
leave
the
him
hell get
alone.
on a 1099, and I was just like, what?
I'm telling you, people just be talking.
Or can I
They
get
just putting
a
words
world
together, hoping
passport
something
to get
sticks,
a U.S.
hoping
national
that what they're
passport?
saying
Like it's like
forms a sentence.
crazy.
Y'all want to know how to go for all you 300 people that want to know what he did? Go to KO Knockout page and go buy his PO backpack. Maybe it'll help you. I think it's $75. It might be $250. I don't know. He's selling the backpack. Go act like motherfucker Dora Explorer and go explore and go buy it from him. Because this is why I get an attitude, right? Because I just told y'all to stay out of his fucking DM. I told y'all he's not going to fucking answer you. That's that lazy shit. He came in our DM and asked us one question. That's it. That's it. And he'll tell you I didn't even answer him. Because I said he's going to fucking get it. I never answered him. When he came back, he had a win. He's not going to tell y'all shit. I know why my girl didn't come up on this live, because the first time we posted it, we made a mistake and put her name up there, and y'all was in her fucking DM. Guess what? She failed the first time. She dust herself off and tried it again without my help, right? And until y'all realize that, you're never going to win. If you can't follow simple directions, you're not going to fucking win.
And you know what's
Not being
crazy, right? The 5 people, you guys are 2 of them. She is one of them, and we have talked. But that's because, you know what I'm saying? Like we weren't able to perform. You
correct.
get to talk to people who are also able to perform, and then you can,
And you can
learn.
build from there.
Yep.
That's just like the one group that I told y'all that I approve of. It is one group. Because y'all can have y'all study groups. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying y'all can't have study groups. What I'm saying is don't associate me with your study group. Don't associate Ignorance Be Gone. That's y'all study group using our information, right? But y'all build these groups. You don't know if the people that's in the group is even following me. Like you don't know. And it's the blind leading the blind. That's why I thought this shit was fucking funny. And I said it. Point blank, especially when I scrolled, I said, what the fuck? Y'all are wrong. But then I looking at the names, I was like, that's why y'all always in the comments. And you not getting no remedy
And you're putting
because
effort into something that bears no fruit, because
there's
you
no
could just
fruit.
easily go get
Mm.
you go on Google. You don't even need to use the SEC website. You can go on Google and find, the 5 latest prospectuses or indenture agreements. They have it publicly. You don't
It's
even need to
easy.
see.
It's and honestly, it's on all of their websites.
Yeah,
Like if you want the latest 10K, go to the company's website. They
It's
have it
in the
for you to
investor
they have
download.
to file
relations.
it. They're public
It's
companies.
They got
public
everything.
information.
There's so much information on their websites that y'all just be passing up. And I'm like, if y'all took the second and deep dive on this website, you wouldn't have no questions. Because let me tell y'all, for a lot of for Discover itself, they'll tell you where to send your payments. And they will also tell you what their rights are if you don't send the payment where it's supposed to go.
They said
Because if
they
you send
ain't
your
got to honor it.
security, they don't have
And they can
to.
keep
But the thing is,
It's so easy.
but you gotta, but it's their right to do so because you didn't send it to the right place. So y'all be going crazy on these companies, but half the time it's because you're not performing. Because if you perform your duties to the T, so will they. But the problem is, y'all do not know how to handle your affairs. This is why we are minors and they look at us as incompetent. Because for all they know, we are incompetent. Because instead of sending purchase orders and instead of getting our securities ready, transferring them the money and getting the stuff, no, we're going to giving them gifts. We're giving them gifts and then we're wondering why we're paying taxes and why we're agreeing to pay back somebody else's loan. They looking at us like, well, I don't know why these people are agreeing to these contracts, but they're agreeing to them.
And what's
It's
crazy?
on us because
No,
the world cannot go round without us.
no,
If we
Michael.
stop signing stuff, it's done.
No, Michael. Chat GPT should not be used. First of all, they're creating a supercomputer by knowing what the normal person thinks. That's number one. And number two, Chat GPT deliberately gives you wrong answers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
like
I, I
It'll tell
wouldn't.
you
I've
that,
never used
you
it.
know, it'll tell you
y'all
things
do
that,
know
you
you can.
cannot drive a car without a license. Like, it'll give you propaganda.
Yeah, no, and it will tell you things that aren't true. Because on one hand, it'll say you cannot drive a car without a license, and then you say, ChatGPT, what does it say in this case right here? Oh, you're not required to drive with the license. What? I'm confused because that's not what you just said. The amount of times you can catch ChatGPT in a lie, like, come on, y'all need to
I do it for
stop.
fun.
And so I will tell y'all that there is one group that I approve of. I'm not gonna tell y'all where the group is. I ain't gonna tell you who run the group. But she's a motherfucking beast. And she got mad ass remedy. And when she created the group, she asked me, do you mind? Because they're further than you guys. I love their group. They do mock trial. I love their group to the point where she didn't ask me to join their group. She was telling me to, and I said, you know what? Drop me in it. Drop me in it. And I'll even come to one of y'all study groups when I can. Why? Because they fucking earned it. That's the only group that I endorse. And guess what? It ain't my group. So I don't know how they do they pickings. She picked, and it ain't many in the group, but they're working together. No other group. I feel as though that if a person does a group, they have to have had some wins. The same way I feel about people teaching. If you can't prove that you've done it yourself, you can't teach me shit. Nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Where the teacher? What teacher you got? So let me go to your
It's like
teacher
being
because you
a
still a
basketball
student.
coach and not being able to play basketball.
There you go.
No receipts, nothing.
No receipts. And then they charging you. And then when you got a problem, it's not that they can't, that you know what I'm saying, it won't help you. They can't help you, right? They can't help you because they don't know if this situation don't go all the way through and there is a snag somewhere. You got to know how to immediately think fast on your feet and come right back at them, right? You don't have time to say, oh, I sent my PO 45 days ago. Now, what am I supposed to do? And you just wasted it. Somebody posted they wasted 3 POs. 3 POs that they wasted because they didn't know what to do.
Wow.
They didn't know what to do. So it's like we don't be hard on y'all for that. But I can't say that there's no other group that I endorse but that one. And as far as people, I told y'all who my people is. Now, if I add to the list, you know what I'm saying, then I'll let y'all know. I'm still, waiting on some receipts to hit my DM, and then so I can retract and apologize for earlier today. But I still ain't got no receipts. Let me check the other phone because hold on. Yeah, no. And, and then it's funny because y'all even heard me call off Yusuf. I called him out because he called us out, right? But if y'all
Mhm.
noticed the other day, the post that I put, he must have made a mistake or didn't realize it. The nigga shared my story. So, hey, Yusuf, since you like to be on my page, nigga, drop by and throw a thumbs up or something, nigga, because you straight shared my story, boo. I cracked up, and y'all know I got receipts right because I snapshot it. And I was robbing. I said, oh. But nigga, you still ain't answer my DM when I said what's up because you talking about me. So I came straight to you. Hello, Yusuf. You can
And we're,
continue to share, but throw a thumbs up. Throw a thumbs up. Because you trying to figure it out too, like how is she? Because I'm that big.
and I
Because I'm
the
her.
sad part is, like, people spend so much time doing illegal stuff and stealing, and I've I've scammer pages that try to follow me, and it's like, I feel bad because, if you put that effort into actually getting the real stuff, you'd live a much better life. And you would, you're not breaking the law. You're actually in compliance, and it's just you're missing out.
Yes. I invited my girl wanted to come up. Hey,
Hey,
boo. Hey,
honey, thank you for bringing me on.
absolutely.
I just wanted to share with everybody because I had and not. I am so sorry. I thought you were female. I'm sorry.
That's okay, because for a
I
long
got a
Ah,
girl
for a long time you
sounding
was.
name. Yeah, and my profile picture is a bit misleading, but I get it.
yes,
I
I'm
knew
sorry,
because I spoke to him personally, so I understand.
um, but yes, I just wanted to say because I have the same issue that he's having. People that I have no idea who they are coming in my inbox. And I'm like, and I tell them the same thing. I say, look, you have to read. If you're not going to read, you're not going to get this. I don't care if I tell you exactly what to do if you don't know exactly what the perspectives are saying with the SEC laws and guidelines they're supposed to follow, along with the Indenture Trust Act and their Indenture Trust Agreement, because I read all of that. They AKs, 10Ks, I read they supplemental prospectuses, all of that. And I search for the most recent one, and we know 2023 just ended, so that's the most recent what you're gonna find, and then it'll usually pull it up. I'm giving y'all a couple of gems on that. So stop asking people to just literally hand you everything. I had one person inbox me, said she created her own PO. I said that's not what she said. I said you need to go back in her feed, and you just scroll down, and you need to find her video, and you need
That's
to
fraud.
rewatch it. I said, you
You
need
can't
to
just do
rewatch
that.
it and make, yes, you can. I said, that is not the instructions. And you can, like y'all said, I heard y'all saying earlier, you can tell the level where somebody has, done some reading or not by the questions that they ask. Because I like to really try to grasp things for myself, because my thing is, like you always say to me and Caleb, y'all not going to be there to help us be able to combat them, because like I got to make some calls tomorrow because I ain't got my call, and I wrote everything per their perspectives. So y'all are falling off on y'all duties and what y'all supposed to do. So I'm just to get these people in y'all life if y'all don't give me what I'm supposed to have. So sometimes you gotta make phone calls. You can't be scared. You know, you are you have to recognize the God in you, the goddess in you, in this, because you can't be scared to talk to these people. That's why Tamika say this isn't just a earthly 3D war, but this is a spiritual war. And especially for my people that have any kind of melanin in them, especially, they have suppressed who we are on purpose because we are so powerful. So I need y'all to dig in, not just in these prospectuses, but dig in self and in that soul and unlock them Akashic records and do some meditating, do some cleansing, do some healing, because that's what I've been doing as well. And the more I purge and the more I heal, the more downloads I get, the more things click for me.
Who going to jail, y'all?
Because look, I just had a whole situation. That was my fault, but I learned the lesson. I learned the lesson. And it taught me, and that is what brought me back full circle. And it taught me what not to do and what I needed to do. And bitch, I've been at my computer all day reading, studying, and putting stuff together. That won't ever happen again. Won't ever happen again. So
Period.
you have to read, and you have to work on yourself spiritually. Whatever your beliefs are, you gotta work on. You gotta be right. You gotta have the right heart for it, because there's nothing that's gonna fall in line for you if you don't, and you can't be in a rush. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, thank you, my darling.
Okay.
And she been with me. She been with me for a minute, so she truly understands. Somebody asked the question, why can't we? Why is it a bad thing to learn from each other
I
or
was,
feed off each
I
other?
was,
I'm just curious. No
I
disrespect.
was literally about to answer that question. I was literally about to say on that same point. I was about to read that same question from You Want It, We Got It. You mind if I answer that, Auntie?
Go ahead.
So, if you're asking that question, you must not have heard the part where she said there's only one group that she condoned that is winning. But the problem is, it's not an issue for you to learn off of each other and grow off of each other. That is one thing. But that's not what's going on. What's going on is you have people going to people who they know have won and asking them for the answer. That is what they are doing. They are asking for the answer. They don't want to do the work. They just want to know, okay, tell me exactly what you did so I can copy paste your homework and get it done. If y'all were actually learning from each other, using your experiences to help each other, that'd be one thing. And then the other portion is, if you do not have a remedy, how can you help someone else grow and learn when you've never done it yourself?
And that was what all I was going to say. Because people do have study groups. All I say is do not associate us with it. You know why? Because as I put up earlier, the group that somebody, rudely added me to, and I scrolled because I didn't know what it was. So I scrolled it and I immediately was like, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. How can the blind lead the blind? Y'all all gonna fall. And
Yep.
like I said, the only reason why I approve of the other group is because she was winning. She has won. She has helped others who could not get in contact with me. And so that's the difference, because I know that those people are being led right. Because this is what's going to happen. Y'all have a group. Y'all are blind leading the blind. And when it don't work, it ain't going to be, oh, we had a group. Path to freedom.
Yep.
Ignorance be gone. They know it's y'all, not us, because you have a group. Guess what? It's on Instagram. It's in the comments. If you notice, they be helping each other, right? But you still have to do your own level of self-work, because
Yep.
that's mandatory. You're only going to get out of something what you put in it.
And we
There's
can
going to be
tell
no more hanging back. Yeah, we can tell by your questions.
based on the
And I
questions.
Because they
and
don't
I look at
make any
they make
sense.
makes no sense at all. So it's like, it's not that we don't approve of the group. If y'all can get a group together, but how y'all got a group and nobody in the group is winning? And what I've noticed is the few people that I've seen in groups on Telegram or etc. Y'all be the main ones in the chat on the timeline asking us questions. And a lot of y'all been with me for a minute and y'all didn't see me post it. You didn't been with me too long to be asking me this question right here. Or if you're asking me this question right here, your foundation is shaky.
Mm-hmm.
You know why it's shaky? Because you over here with crystal quartz, real came up out the ground, and then you done went over there and got some brick, and you're trying to add your brick to my crystal quartz, and it ain't gonna fit. So that's why y'all confused, because you listen to this person, you listen to a whole bunch of confused motherfuckers that don't know what they're doing. So you got a whole room of people that don't know what they're doing. And at the end of the day, when everybody fail, y'all gonna blame Path to motherfucking Freedom. That's why I
Yep.
say I ain't associated with no group but this one. That's her own private group with her own private people. And like I said, I'm in the group. They know I'm in there. They don't be 50 questioning me, none of that. I
So,
chime in when I feel like it, but I'm impressed by them.
okay.
I'm glad for them. That group gonna be part of our 1,000. For everybody in her group is going to be one of the 1,000. I know, and I so fucks with her. I will never tell y'all who the fuck she is, because y'all gonna go right to her DM and she gonna shun your ass away the same way I do.
See, look, Gigi, you're being the issue with this comment right here. These type of comments
Oh
are
wait,
why we're not going to make it anywhere.
where it go? Where it go?
And
Where it go?
say,
Hold on, what it says? Pin it.
yeah, well,
Pin it.
when a person doesn't feel advanced enough for y'all to even care,
Pin it.
on top of y'all being hard to stay in touch with, it is
Pin it.
easier to get remedy from y'all students. That is
Pin it.
lazy.
Pin
You
it.
ain't
Where?
telling me.
Where is it? Because
I
what
don't,
you don't
I
understand
don't think I can
is,
pin this.
oh, you can't pin. But what you don't understand is that we have gave y'all all the answers. And
and it's
hers to get in
free.
Exactly.
and wait, and hard to get in contact with. Baby, let me tell you something. The last time I checked, I don't work for you. The last time I
No.
checked, now if you want to pay me a retainer where I can answer your phone between the hours of 9 and 5, baby, I will do that. I can definitely do that. The question is going to be, can you afford me? You understand what I'm saying? Darling, I have real celebrity, not fake celebrities, real celebrities that I deal with. That I don't even answer them if I don't fucking feel like it. And there are
Nope.
people that got that. I don't. I don't owe you shit. He doesn't owe you shit. The fact that we gave out a whole bunch of free shit, you should be
Is
okay with
more
that.
than
So guess what? And if none of these students ever, never reply to you, you got to say your motherfucking self. But I'm gonna help you out, Gigi. Screenshot Gigi name because I don't know if you seen my post. So I'm gonna repin it. Okay, on December 31st, 2023, according to their calendar, I wrote some shit on a sheet of paper, and on that sheet of paper, it said complainers, lazy folks, non-readers. Okay, if you don't know, I'm a little spiritual, baby. Let me catch you up. That I ain't even from here. Okay, spiritual as fuck. I manipulate the fuck out of energy, and I'm good at it. And I had a candle that said, "Oops, my last fuck is on fire." So you fit the names on the list. Hallelujah. So here's your motherfucking benediction. Screenshot me the bitch name right now. Text it to me. Because I got the other phone right here. Poof, be gone, ho.
I
You just
just did
seen
it.
my block list. You seen the block list. There was approximately 206. After I did the list, I blocked 2 other people before I got banned. That's 208. But you have just made it to 209, which 9 plus 2 equal 11. The number of you completed. So you just texted to me. Hold on.
You made it onto the wrong watch list.
And if it'd be one thing if we haven't given you all the answers. It would be one thing if we don't have students that are out here winning. It would be one thing. It would be one thing if nobody else in the world had it figured out besides auntie and nephew. But that's not the case. That's not the case. So if I got it figured out and 1,000 other people who we teaching got it figured out and you don't, you're not looking that you might be the issue in that situation. And if you spent half of the time that you allegedly spent trying to get in contact with us and get our attention, if you spent half of that time actually studying, you might have a remedy. But no, you complaining because you feel entitled that I'm not giving you enough of my time. Y'all got me messed up to a whole other degree.
And there's
And the
examples.
and then it ain't even that. It's the way that you fucking said it that got me heated. Which phone did you send it to, or did you send it to? Because I need to block them like right now because I'm not bullshitting. You need me. I don't need you. If I stop teaching today, I'm okay. If I never post again today, I'm okay. Those that are close to me, I'm okay. My A1 students, I have their personal numbers. They will still be okay. Y'all have to understand we don't have to do this. But your audacity just killed the cat today, baby. I'm not dealing with nobody's motherfucking audacity when I'm trying to help you with a whole bunch of free shit on my page. So there are a lot of other options at 111 in my room. Send me, I don't know where you sent it. Send it to me on Instagram, right? Or something. Text it to me. I need it. I don't know. But you got People's Remedy, you got Yusuf El Bay, you got the dog down the motherfucking street, you got all these, you got Telegram rooms. Baby, good luck to you. The Siren motherfucking Naira. Because I'm not freaking playing with people. I don't have time for audacity. Because I told y'all once we get started back, we gonna be on the go. Like go, go, go. We don't have time to stop. And people like you who feel like my motherfucking precious time is goddamn entitled. Bitch, do you know how much I cost to talk to me? The fact that I'm bracing you with a motherfucking lie. Do you understand who the fuck I am? Well, evidently you didn't. But you are blocked. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me.
I'll send it
Somebody
to you.
just sent me something.
And if you can perform, you know, and you
Oh,
teach
and your
true.
name is called Gigi is the issue. Bitch, you
Mm-hmm.
is a thank you people who said that. Bitch, you is the issue. You know what your issue about to be? You about to be Gigi is the issue. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it up. Now unless she blocked me all motherfucking ready. Oh yeah. you're not on there. Boo, you blocked us first. Oh no, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. And see, my motherfucking past family, they're gonna ride with us, honey, because we're really trying to help them.
I mean, it's just really the audacity for me. It's just the audacity. Like,
That
if you
goddamn wig or
didn't have so much
that
audacity,
motherfucking that goddamn hair